delighted to be back at Chautauqua. I was trying to remember whether I've been here 5 times before or 6 times before, but I think this is my 6th visit, I think. And of course, I was just here a few months ago for an executive, Mark Thomas, my friend, Stan Lundeen, and others who are trying on their own to figure out how to provide quality, affordable health care for the residents of Chautauqua County and Western New York. And I am very impressed by that effort, and I wanted to come and was able to spend a few hours here. And I've had other memorable times, certainly my husband's preparation for the 1996 presidential debate that was held here. The bus trip. How many of you were here when we rolled in on the buses in 1992, which is just such a vivid memory. But even before Bill started to run for or was elected president, together and separately, we were able to come to enjoy the beauty and the stimulation of Chautauqua Institution. And so for me, it is a great pleasure to return once again, although somewhat frustrating because it's such a short visit that I don't have the time to stay or walk along the lake or enjoy the opportunity to meet and visit with many of you. But I did want to just spend a few minutes talking about living history, both as it applies to my book and as it applies to the times in which we are living today. I will read just a few short parts from it. I wasn't born a Democrat. I wasn't born a lawyer or an advocate for women's rights and human rights. I wasn't born a wife or mother. I was born an American in the middle of the 20th century, a fortunate time and place. I was free to make choices unavailable to past generations of women in my own country and inconceivable to many women in the world today. I came of age on the crest of tumultuous social change and took part in the political battles fought over the meaning of America and its role in the world. My mother and grandmothers could never have lived my life. My father and my grandfathers could never have imagined it. But they bestowed on me the promise of America, which made my life and my choices possible. My story began in the years following World War II, when men like my father, who had served their country, returned home to settle down, making a living and raising a family. It was the beginning of the baby boom, an optimistic time. The United States had saved the world from fascism, and now our nation was working to unite former adversaries in the aftermath of war, reaching out to allies and to former enemies, securing the peace and helping to rebuild a devastated Europe and Japan. Although the Cold War was beginning with the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, my parents and their generation felt secure and hopeful. American supremacy was the result, not just of military might, but of our values and of the abundant opportunities available to people like my parents, who worked hard and took responsibility. Middle-class America was flush with emerging prosperity and all that comes with it: new houses, fine schools, neighborhood parks, and safe communities.